Hello and welcome back to the channel and a new clean and declutter. Oh my gosh, do I have some extreme motivation for you guys today. I am standing in our garage. We just moved in like less than a week ago and I need to get the space under control. The goal is to get this place not only decluttered but cleaned, a little bit more organized and just functional, because number one, we have a ton of house and home DIY projects that we need to do and we need the space as it's almost November. I think it's like October 30th today. And I don't even know what day it is. Like, welcome to my life. With that being said, we have some projects, so we're gonna need the space to do those projects. And so I gotta get the space cleaned up. I need to make some room in here and just, again, get this garage in a functioning order so eventually we can park in here as well. I am standing at the entryway of our garage, literally. Like, y'all, it is packed to the brim. Can't even deal. All the way over there. This is a double car garage. We have so much stuff. So I have cleaned and decluttered our entire house. If you are new around here, I have my whole messy to minimal series. I did our whole upper level, but I did not do our storage room and our basement really, other than the girls' toys. So that is where all of this came from. Also, I have taken out, I don't know, probably 25 or so boxes out of here and put them in the house. They are unpacked, and yeah, so if you're kind of wondering, there was more. So this is all garbage from our move, and so is all of these boxes. So like all of this has just got to go. I'm going to give them away for free, as like, why not? Rather than recycling them, I'm just going to see if anybody wants to have them for free for a move coming up for themselves. And if nobody claims them by recycle day, then I will just recycle them. So that's what those are for. And again, some of these boxes were from in here. I cleared this corner. This was like packed full of boxes and stuff. So I cleared that. And then over here is kind of like a work in progress as well. You can see our Bowflexes in here, just like random things, our toboggans for the girls, a fan, all of our doors that are still not up yet. Like those are all of our closet doors, our bikes, like just so much stuff. Those boxes there are tools. And then I have a bunch of decor back here, right here. So I have like our mirrors and stuff. This box here, I ordered this mirror. I need to open it up. It's like on my to-do list, but I ordered this mirror for Prime Day, so I'm like probably getting past my prime of returning it. I need to open it and see if it's cracked. So yeah, this is like an arch mirror. It's the big one. I can link it below. If it's cracked, like I will be reordering it because it's stunning. And then yeah, this is all decor, and then these two boxes are like summer and winter clothes. That is decor. So I mean, it's a work in progress. But here's another view of it. Ah, Lord help me. I know it doesn't really look like much, but we did take all of the stuff that was here and I put it in the back shed, as it was like hose, rakes, like random things like that. And then I threw all the trash in the garbage, and I still have to go through like this big thing, and that'll be another day. I have to get going and get ready here, as we are going to like a trunk or treat. So I think for now I'm going to just organize these two things a little bit more. I'm gonna put like all of the paint stuff together in a box just to better organize it all. Again, this is all going, so like that'll all be clear. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, put all the paint stuff, because I know there's a lot of it, in one box, and I'll honestly put the other ones just in another one and sort through it another day for now, because we're running out of time today. So this is the box I had started for the paint stuff. Again, now I'm just gonna move everything else into there that is for painting. Basically, so that when it comes to painting the trim, which you can see like right there, I have everything that I need ready to go. Ah, there's a big bug in there. I hate bugs. It's huge. Like, what is that? So obviously very temporary solution, but everything is like semi-organized. That is just some like cleaning stuff for my husband that he likes to use. This is electrical. Then we have all of our like paint and like patching. And then those 3 boxes, that's mainly like tools, screws, screwdrivers, stuff like that. This is all of like our sprays and like whatever. And then this is a kind of a random box that I don't really know what it is. And so my husband can deal with that later. Oh, and then where that red thing is, that is all of our sanding stuff. So got them all organized, and there's still lots of work to go. I'm gonna work on getting these boxes out so people can come and get them if they want. But I'm going to call her a day, as I need to get ready for this trunk or treat that we are going to. Welcome to another day of house projects. Oh my goodness, this new house has been a labor of love, but it is coming together, and today we're just gonna kind of fix some of those last minute things that just haven't been done. So things like wall plates, plugins, that kind of boring stuff, as well as putting my office together. You can see it is trashed. We are also going to move into my daughter's room and I just moved this bookshelf up here. It was down in the playroom, but didn't like it there. We're gonna kind of go through that, get that back in order, tidy up a little bit in here. I have some laundry that needs to be folded eventually. And yeah, just tying up some loose ends. As we are actually hosting this weekend, it is my father-in-law and sister-in-law's birthday, and so I thought it was a good idea to host in our new house. And again, there's just a lot to kind of touch up here, so we are working on getting prepped for guests, and then also for Christmas, as Christmas is around the corner, and I cannot wait to deck the halls and get all the Christmas decor out, and I am just so excited. So that'll be my next video, will be my Christmas clean and decorate. But for now, we are still doing some of these new house projects. So let's go to Starbucks, get a coffee as we need one, and head to Home Depot. It is so cold here where I live, and there's no snow, and it makes me cranky. I'm like, why is it cold and there's no snow? I'm like, I love snow. It actually makes my heart so happy. I think it's just so magical and kind of reminds me of Christmas, but it's just cold and wet and rainy, and there's no snow. It's actually sunny right now, but lately it has been cold, wet, and rainy. That's the weather update. Okay. Good morning. Can I get a grande caramel frappuccino, please, made with oat milk?
All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
You too. So we are back in my office. We moved this filing cabinet from this wall over to this wall, and then we are actually going to be donating that vanity, as I just don't use it. So I need to actually empty out the contents that are in there still, but just grabbed a trash bag. we're gonna start decluttering. Well, that box was jammed full of stuff. So all of these like random, extra pieces, they don't belong in anywhere except for like over here. That's what this is for. So you can see I was kind of organizing a little bit there. So in here is where I keep all of like my extra staples, pencils, post-it notes, that sort of thing. And so and this is my husband's pile that he needs to deal with. And I cannot work in a space like this, naturally. So let's go ahead and get this under control. This is your reminder to just toss your old iPhone and Android boxes. Make sure you empty it first, make sure there's no cords in there, but yeah, we don't need them. So declutter them, get rid of them. They're just taking up space and causing you extra stress. Let me know down below, are you an iPhone or Android user? Score. So I emptied all of those boxes that were there. It was just random binders, paperwork, and my husband's stuff from when he was in school. So I moved all of those binders up there. I know I get asked all the time to share more paperwork online, and for privacy reasons, I do not share that. So it's kind of hard to show it all on camera. The only box in here not unboxed is this one here, and it's because it is our gift wrapping and like Christmas stuff. And I don't want the girls to see that. Otherwise, they would be able to see all of the Christmas wrapping, and that wouldn't be good for SANTA. Now, this is my donation box, or bag, I should say. This is trash, and then all of the recycle has been moved to the recycle. This pillow goes on here, that goes in the closet, and that I need to go through. This is the filing cabinet side, so I can briefly show you what's kind of in here. So there is kind of all my planner stuff, obviously a printer, and then here is extra papers. I like to use these for my notes. As a business owner, it's just easy for me to write things down on here when I'm planning, and then I can transfer it to my actual planner. The top one is empty for now. I threw everything that was in there out, or recycled, or donated that. So you can kind of tell when it comes to like decluttering, I have 3 bags that I'm working with. One is keep, one is trash, and one is donate. So yeah, and recycle falls into the trash category because as I just like separate it as I'm going through it. Up top, I have these 3 baskets, which are just full of office supplies that I do not want on my desk, as to be honest, I rarely use them, but they're office supplies that we will need eventually, and I'm not willing to get rid of them quite yet. And then I have a lovely picture of my little girls snuggling up top there, and I will decorate up here eventually. I plan on putting a plant or maybe a few plants up top there, and then in that corner is where my ring light is going to go. So the desk is mostly cleared. This my husband still has to go through, as that is his pile, and the rest of it is tidy, and it feels so good. And so right now you can obviously see, like in the closet, we still have to paint all of our closet doors. We are hoping to do that soon, and then we can get the doors back on so we don't have to see and look at like all the clutter behind there. But feels good to have just our winter jackets there. It's starting to get cold here. And since we don't have a front entryway or a closet, we eventually want to turn the closet into a mudroom, but there's no like rod or anything there. And so this is gonna have to be kind of like our front entryway closet until we get our mudroom built. All right, the garage is somewhat in order. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this. So I'm gonna give you a little breakdown now. In 2 days, we will be able to get rid of all of this. So lots of this is donation. So these 3 boxes and that bag is a donation. And then I also have another trash bag of donations in the house right now in the front entryway that I just need to move this to the vehicle so that we can get it out. Those are trash. We still haven't found a trash can with a handle. So where we live, there is lots of wildlife. So there's like raccoons and all kinds of things, and they are smart little buggers. They will get into your trash can. And so we need to find one with lids and handles. So you can find them with lids, no problem, but the handles to lock them is like a whole ordeal. And so unfortunately, this is just what we're working with. Then we have, of course, some boxes. So our whole house now is unboxed other than right there, like those ones, which again is all decor. I am not hanging any decor up in this house until the new year, until I get everything decluttered and organized. And yeah, other than Christmas decor, which will be again my next video. But yeah, we're keeping things really minimal. I'm not hanging things on the walls or anything yet, and so that's gonna stay there for now. And then this is also some more recyclables. So just envision this gone and how open it's going to be. So then we have this little area, and by little, this is almost like an entire wall of things I need to sell. So these are things we are not keeping anymore. I need to just get rid of them. It kind of breaks my heart to sell this hutch. I kind of want to hold on to it a little bit longer, but we did move it into the garage as it was just taking way too much space in the house. But I'm like, I could maybe keep it in the garage and just store like some of my, not decor, but like my fancier plates and stuff like that that I don't use all the time, like all my hosting stuff, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of that. The minimalist in me cannot get rid of it. Maybe a true minimalist would, but I'm holding on to it. So we've already decluttered all of this. Now it's just about taking photos and listing it to sell on Marketplace. Then we have our trampoline, which as you can see needs a thorough cleaning. It was just in here to dry as we took it down at our last house and we haven't set it up yet. And then we have just our random outdoor gear that we use. So like the wagon, our coolers, I just used that cooler at Costco the other day. All of our helmets. So we have like our bike helmets, our skating helmets, and then all of our extra shoes that we use. If you remember this black thing from our basement, this is our little shelving unit that we used for our garden last year. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do a garden this year, which kind of makes me really sad as I love the garden. But as you can see, it just holds all of my husband's tools and whatnot right now. And so it is a system that is working, and we are going to just kind of, yeah, keep up with this because again, it works. And eventually we want to put cabinetry and stuff in here for all of his tools, like on this back wall, but that will be a future project. Then I have 2 freezers here. I also have one in our basement, although this one is like fruits and vegetables. That's it. And then I have some homemade chicken stock. This large one is basically empty. This is trash, but I didn't want it to like melt in, you know, the garage, and so I've been keeping it in there, but it's pretty like empty in here. We are getting into the holidays, as you guys know, and that will be stocked. I always do a lot of homemaking, like recipes, Christmas baking, and that sort of thing. So let me know down below if you want to see that. I can do a whole video. I make homemade pierogies, like Ukrainian scuffles, literally all kinds of good stuff, and then I freeze it in here and then pull it out at Christmas time. Next to that, we have more project stuff, like electrical stuff. I don't even know what these tools are. Table saw, our sheetrock and grout, like everything that we've been kind of yeah, using, not grout. I don't know why I said grout. That's not grout. But all of our sheetrock and whatnot for when we scraped our popcorn ceilings and then we smoothed it out and did all the drywalling, sanders, stuff like that. And then we have the golf bag. We still have the doors in here. The one door that is not in here is our French door. I can show you that after, as that is the first door I am going to paint, which I think I'm going to start tomorrow. And then moving over here, we have our Bowflex that just isn't set up yet, so it's just kind of taking up space. Shop back there, and then our bikes ready to go out. So that is the overview and how far we have come. Everything has its home and everything is kind of where it is supposed to be right now. We can walk around in here now, and in 2 days all of this will be moved, and so it'll be so great. And then when we can get this stuff sold and out, I'm gonna give myself 1 week to sell it, and if it's not sold, we're gonna donate it. Most of it, not that glider because it's like really expensive, but I honestly don't foresee this stuff lasting very long. I price things to sell. So yeah, that is the garage update. We're gonna go back inside. I will show you that French door. So I have the door on the little stand here so that I can get painting it. Just need to take off the handle, and we are obviously going to be replacing that with the same handles that are on the other doors. And yeah, this is kind of the setup, as it's too cold to do it in the garage now. The garage isn't heated. I think it's insulated, but it's not quite heated. So we're just gonna kind of use our laundry room as our little DIY station, I guess, for now, and kind of see where it takes us. So yeah, stay tuned. There's lots of DIY projects. I also ordered some new stuff, and I have some room transformations kind of in the works behind the scenes. So if you are not yet subscribed, make sure to hit that red subscribe button for all things home motivation. We are doing cleaning, decluttering, organizing, room transformations, and of course, Christmas decorating. So if that's something that you think that you might enjoy, hit that red subscribe button to join our growing YouTube fam. Update on the mirror. This is it with a little sneak peek of Christmas, but isn't it gorgeous? I love it. It's not where it's going to stay, but for now, until I get one of my room transformations kind of in the works, it's going to stay there. So yeah, that is kind of the update. We have cleaned and decluttered and semi-organized in the office and the garage. There's still some work to do, but it feels so good to just have everything kind of functioning and unpacked. Like, we are not living in any more boxes, and so that feels really, really good. And now we can get into the fun Christmas clean and decorate. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that red subscribe button to join our growing YouTube family. We will see you guys next week for some Christmas decorating. Bye.